Mary Jane's mother was diagnosed with cancer 8 months before her death. She died at home, consistent with her advance directive and conversations with her family.
One of the things actually that my mother told us was that it was really important for her to have us around her and to be with her, and she would like at all costs, if at all possible, to die at home. Given her medical state and the fact that there was a hospice in the hospital, we could have chosen to have her go there. We didn't do that because she made it very clear what was important to her, and she was at home, and she was a very religious woman, so we were praying, taking turns praying out of the Bible, and it was a very peaceful death.
Mary Jane's father died of pneumonia while he was in the final stages of Alzheimer's dementia. He had an advance directive, and his family was aware of what was important to him at the end of life. But one of Mary Jane's siblings struggled with her father's wishes.
My father talked about having the importance of mental capacity and being able to communicate with his loved ones, that his quality of life was highly dependent upon his ability to speak and to understand conversations. Even though it was very clear what he wanted, it was difficult for my sister to feel comfortable with what he wanted and to basically set aside what she wanted, which was for my father at any expense to continue to live. She, after a number of discussions with my siblings, came to recognize that those were indeed his wishes, and that it was important to honor his wishes.
Mary Jane's son died as a result of an acute head injury sustained during a high school sporting event. His final days required his family to make life support decisions and to consider organ donation. He was too young to complete an advance directive.
In the case of my son, we were told that he was brain dead. I mean, and I know the definition of brain dead, but in your head, I mean, in order to make some of these decisions, you really have to come to terms with the fact that your loved one is soon going to be dead. And that is so, so difficult for us, for anyone, under any circumstance, but particularly under those kind of circumstances, which again is why it's critical that people over the age of 18 think about these issues, talk to their loved ones, and don't put them in that kind of a situation, which is just horrendous to be in. It's just a huge burden, and it is already difficult having to deal with the impending death of someone, that to throw those major decisions on the shoulders of your loved one or ones is just, I think, an unfair burden.